welcome. Yesterday we had a forecast that the market was looking bearish. Okay, sell trade was activated here, stop loss here, TP conservative, then overall TP if I wanted to be aggressive, like let it play out, which eventually did. Now let's look at the live chart. Let's see what occurred yesterday. For yesterday, trade was triggered in here, stop loss here, take profit. Let me just put this on. Look at it. Take profit here. This is where I was looking at to say whatever the situation, we should be able to hit this point. Price played out just like we anticipated, which was beautiful because if you check the distance from here, no, the distance from this low wick to this level here, 4 hours, a level of concern, and to here was very, very small to hit. Then price did what? Retraced over 100%. Let's do some analysis. Look at this very well. This is 1.6%, 1.6 pips from the low of this pip this week to the level of concern to the right is 2.8. Then if you come down is what? 4.1. But let me remove this so that I can see the point clearly. Yeah, 2.3, then 3.9, or let's say 4.0. You see the distance, just a little to cover. And what happened? Price retraced from getting this low. It came back to our entry and went just almost 2 pips to taking the trade out. This is one of those situations where you just place the position and let it be. Hit your stop loss, okay. Hit your TP, okay. However, we all prefer price to hit our what? TP. Now, with that being said, what I'm looking at on GJ this morning is to take buys, okay. To take buys and let price play out. So somewhere around here, this should be 1 hour, I think. Okay. Then this is where I'm looking at as my overall TP. So let's see what price got to do. At the moment, I'm just letting it be. I'm not going to touch anything. One of two things could occur. Let's say this 704. Okay, this is where my TP1 will be. Okay, then that was 704. This is where my TP2 is situated. So, like I said, not touching the trade. The trade is already active, as you can see, it has already triggered me in. So not touching it. Price will give us my TP. First of all, my TP1, or price will give me my SL. Anyway, I am anticipating price to give me TP. So let's see what price will do. I am bullish today, and just let it be. And don't forget, today is a non-farm payroll. So let's look at gold. GJ is already playing out. This is one of those times when I just like GJ, because when it starts playing out, it just starts playing out. Okay. For gold price has given me, let's look on the daily time frame. We'll get a better picture from there. In other words, we'll get a better story from here. Price had hit the daily level of concern. It did not close below this golden level. It breached it but closed above, which is an indication that price has hit a stumbling block. So we're in seller's territory on the daily time frame. What we are looking for now is to see if we can get some retracement. But the retracement goes in batches, in the sense whereby it has to take out the areas of concern or supply zones on lower time frame, then migrate gradually to what this zone where price could do what react from. So on the daily we are bearish. It's obvious actually. On the 4 hours we are bearish, okay, which is also obvious. On the daily, on the 1 hour we are bearish. So what I'm looking out for, because the market is clearly saying that it is selling, but I'm not just going to take sales, because looking at it visually, looking at it using the best indicator in the world, the EYES, if you don't have it, you let me know. Everyone should have this on their trading view or whatever charting device you're using. Okay. What I'm trying to say is this. Don't forget, this level is where price reacted from on the daily, 1696.823. Now, price has the potential to do what? If it breaches this level, we are anticipating price to dip to this support. That is, if it breaches it bearishly, we are anticipating price to retest this support. However, if price goes above this zone, we are anticipating it to do what? Go up until it taps that 4 hour zone above. Okay, it looks very easy, very simple. So what we'll try to do is not complicate the matter. Okay, so once price comes above here, this is the level that price is anticipated to react from. Now, if it bullishly breaches this, then we're anticipating it to do what? Approach the daily. But not to make it difficult, let's come to what we have at the moment. What we have at the moment is, if we get a bearish breach here, perhaps price retraces, does whatever it wants to do, test one, test two, we anticipate it to do what? Continue down. So I am in favor of sales until something else occurs. So this is scenario 1A. Scenario 1B will be, or scenario 2 will be, if price does what? Takes this zone out, as we have indicated. So this is what I'm looking at on gold. Okay. Now the next thing we'll look out for is Bitcoin. Let's go to the daily, see what Bitcoin's got for us. At the moment, Bitcoin is in a bearish flag. What I mean by bearish flag is this retracement phase you see in this seller's territory. So what would accompany this is what? Further bearish momentum. Is as simple as this. Okay. You go to the 4 hours time frame. You go to the 4 hours time frame. This is also holding, but in a different form. So on the 4 hours time frame, like we said, I was looking for sales because we were in seller's territory both on the daily 4 hours. Both of them were what? Sellers. Okay. On the 1 hour, as at then we were in buyers on the 1 hour time frame, but looking at the daily and the 4 hours, we are in sellers territory. Price has dipped to where we wanted it to dip to, but it's having difficulty coming below here. Now remember what we said earlier, and what was that? What we said earlier was very simple. If price breaches this low here, me take this off a bit. Okay, good. If price breaches this low, here, then I'm anticipating what? Further dipping. This is the level, the 14,000 price level I'm expecting Bitcoin to drop to. So whoever is telling you buy the dip, is maybe using a different parameter. What I'm looking at is this is the zone price has a tendency to react from before we start getting any bullish tendency. Or if it breaks it again, then that is, I don't know. So don't forget to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. Okay, yeah, the button is there. Thank you. I'm waiting. Okay, thanks. Then the next is hit that notification button, select the all option, click the comment, so make a comment, be nice, and then the last but not the least is like. Okay, if you have any question about any of this forecast, do well to notify me. I would respond as quickly as possible. Okay, and don't forget today's NFP. Okay, remember today's NFP. Just like you have subscribed, I will do my best to keep you ahead of the curve and sort of try to give you the best and make you digest it with the fastest time possible, but not to strengthen the learning curve. No, sometimes pain is good because the lessons we learn through pain are hardly forgotten. Okay, I don't want to go into psychology and all of that. With that being said, we have NFP. So whatever I want to trade, for those of you like me who don't like getting involved in NFP because of how volatile price will behave, you have between now and before New York Open to do whatever you want to do. Okay, so don't forget, let your friends, family members, all of them know so that they can come, subscribe, hit the notification button in the shape of a bell, and be updated whenever something new comes. We'll go straight to the point, give you the best information back to back. Okay? Baraka Bashad, peace.